What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we got a bunch of earbuds, headphones, and other sound devices. These are actually from the folks over at Soundcore, and if you're not familiar with them, Anker is actually their parent company. I think just about every tech channel has recommended Anker's cables, portable chargers, all of their power devices. We've probably brought it up to you guys, but they've got audio devices as well, and you guys can see they've got quite the library here of different products. I didn't even know they made this many. They've got like all kinds of truly wireless earbuds. They've got some over-the-ear headphones as well. And they even make a conference speakerphone. Like, oh, wow. This is pretty relevant today, I'd say. So this is actually kind of cool. And they've got a wireless charging mat over here. So if you want to wirelessly charge something, you have access to that. But today, we're gonna be talking about these guys over here. These are the Soundcore Liberty 2 Pros. And I've actually been using them for a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it, especially since all of us are pretty much stuck at home now. We'll see the best cases for using them while in the house. But before we get started, guys, Soundcore is cool enough to make a UAC edition of the Liberty 2 Pros. If you guys are interested in potentially winning a pair of custom UAC earbuds, I'll have links down below in the description for you guys to check out that giveaway. But tell me those things don't look good. Tell me they don't. And for those of you who aren't familiar, the Liberty 2s are a pair of truly wireless earbuds. They come in a travel case that of course charges it as well, which actually looks pretty good. I like the shape, not a very big size. It is a smooth feel in the hand. So I like the charging case, and you can just pop these guys out, and it does have a magnetic base, so when you put them in, they automatically just jump into their position and boom. So that's really nice. It looks really clean. So I can't wait for that UAC edition. That UAC edition looks amazing. I'm kind of pumped for that. But these earbuds themselves actually have coaxial drivers. And these are drivers that you'll pretty much find in speakers, but they're actually pretty rare on earbuds, and that's what we have here. So you can hear things a bit more clearly, like vocals and all that good stuff. So that's the idea behind having those inside of here. And you know, that kind of just makes the experience of like, you know, streaming stuff, listening to stuff at home, like music and playing games, should make it a lot nicer. So it's pretty cool that these have those drivers inside of them. So being able to use these for streaming is pretty nice. If you're worried about delays, don't. They actually have no delay. The audio sounds just in line with the video. So when it comes to that regard, these are actually pretty perfect. So now guys, these are truly wireless earbuds. So what's nice about them is if you're home and you've got like projects you're working on, I've got some stuff that I'm hooking up here in the nursery right now. You guys are gonna see a full tour of this place pretty soon. But there are some things that I'm still, you know, kind of piecing together. And what's nice is if you know you got a pair of truly wireless earbuds like these, you can listen to your music or whatever audio that you want with a pretty low profile. Ari is always knocked out these days, so I can't have like, human. Huh? I'm growing a human. Yeah, lucky you. Anyway, she rests quite a lot these days, so I can't have like a speaker booming right now. So this is like my go-to, like, you know, throw on some earbuds, not disrupt her. If she wakes up, she can't disrupt me because I won't be able to hear her. So it's a win-win, but it's nice, you know, just being able to just pop these in, listen to some good audio, and you know, continue on with life at home. Boom. Now the cool thing about the Liberty 2 Pros is that it does have a companion app. So within the companion app, you can change quite a few settings. You can change the controls on the earbuds, which we'll go into in a second, but you can also change the way they sound. So there's an equalizer tab over here that gives you access to a bunch of different sound profiles. Now you can get the one that comes with the actual earbuds themselves. That's the default one that Soundcore puts on these when you initially get them. And they even work with 10 different Grammy award-winning audio engineers to create a bunch of different sound profiles. You guys can see there are 10 different ones that each audio engineer feels like brings the best sound quality out of the Liberty 2 Pros. So if you want that professional grade sound, you have access to what audio engineers think sounds the best.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right? But not only that, guys, you can go ahead and change around the equalizer settings yourself if you're into that kind of thing, but chances are you aren't. And if you aren't, that's okay, because these have a cool feature called Hear ID. And what Hear ID will do is basically it'll take the earbuds and it'll do a bunch of different measurements, it'll do a bunch of calculating, and then it is going to create the best sound profile that it thinks will work for you. And what this feature does is it pretty much maps your hearing sensitivity to a bunch of different frequencies. And this thing makes sense because all of us hear things differently. We all take in sound in our own ways. So this is going to work with what your ears hear exactly and create that best profile for you. I think that's kind of cool, especially if you want to have that nice sounding audio, but you don't really know how to mess around with those settings.
Definitely for the average consumer.
Definitely for the average consumer. Ching. So the next thing we gotta talk about, guys, is the comfort. And Soundcore did a few things here to make sure that these stay in place. They've got, of course, the fact that they are just regular in earbuds, which are just quite a bit more secure than typical earbuds. And you also have these wingtips. So these wingtips are just little pieces that you add onto it, and they're completely optional. You can remove them if you want. But when you throw them on, they kind of make it a much more secure fit inside of your ear. Kind of helps to keep this thing in place. And boom, there you have it. So if you're planning on being active, you're riding your bike, you plan on doing anything with working out or something, you don't have to worry about these falling out, which is really important because with these being truly wireless earbuds, you don't want to lose one of these. That's going to be a big deal. So you want to make sure you have a secure fit. But not only is a secure fit important to not lose them, and of course overall comfort, but it helps in terms of sound quality as well. So with the overall design of these guys, they do a good job staying inside of the ear. I don't even think I have the proper wingtips on, but if I were to go ahead and actually, try and do a little working out with these, I wouldn't really worry about them falling out my ear. They do a really good job of staying in place. Now, if only I'd actually use this bike for proper working out. Now, I know for a lot of us, this is a familiar scene. You're probably at home on Zoom, doing some Zoom calls because you're working from home, talking to your group about projects, whatever it may be. Now, you don't really want to use the mics that are on your computer. So if you have these earbuds, you get a much better mic array since these have 4 built-in microphones so that you can get a lot clearer quality when you're speaking to whoever it is you're talking to. So you throw these in, and with the quad mic array, you don't have to worry about external sounds really coming in on your call. Everyone can just focus on your voice and hear you with the best quality. That's the idea behind the quad mic array. And when you're done doing your work, you just, kind of pack it up and get on out. But now to answer an important question, what's the battery life on these guys? And for the earbuds themselves, on a single charge, you'll get about 8 hours of playback, which is actually pretty solid. But with the case itself giving it extra charges, you're gonna get up to 32 hours of playback. Now that's really high up there. Typical earbuds these days that are considered good will give you a total of 24 hours. So this one packing 32 is definitely up there. And not only that, but check it out. It uses USB Type-C to charge. So this thing isn't some out-of-date product right out the bat. So it's good to see that. But it also charges with, check this out, wireless charging. So when it comes to battery life, this thing checks a lot of the boxes: wireless charging, USB Type-C, 8 hours of playback, 32 total.
Does it have fast charging though?
It does. So 10 minutes of charging will give you 2 hours of battery life, which is great. Can't complain about battery in any means at all. But yes, guys, while we are all at home, if you are looking for a pair of truly wireless earbuds to pick up, you should check out the Soundcore Liberty 2 Pros. These go for $150, but of course I partnered up with Soundcore to give my viewers a discount. So if you want, you can save 20% off. Just make sure you check the links down below in the description. You get 20% off, making this about $120, which is a pretty good price if you ask me, considering all that this thing can do. So if you guys are interested, links down below in the description. You can get them in black, you can get them in white like I have over here. Or if you want that UAC edition, you know what to do. That one, I'm a little bit biased, but I think that is the best looking one out there. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace. And that is Cookie. Cookie, say peace to the people.
Say bye, Cook.